Hey folks, I'm Jeff Frank, Artistic Director at First Stage, and joining me is Todd Denning, the fight choreographer for our upcoming production of Sherlock Holmes, the Baker Street Irregulars. I thought it'd be fun, Todd, for you and I just to talk a little bit about the action sequences and how we go about staging the fights. Those of you who don't know, this is a rollicking mystery adventure that includes a fight at the falls on Reichenbach, a battle on a moving train, fights underneath the sewers, a lot of things along the way. So you want to talk just a little bit about the process of what we do when we're putting together a fight?
We look at the script, we see, like, here's some action or potential violent sequences, and then it's like, all right, so this is what I'm taking a look at here, so this half a page and this section, and then as we construct that, it just becomes, let's craft this move and let's see if we can connect this to this, and in our space upon the train, you know, do we have enough room to accomplish that?
Talk a little bit about that scene specifically on top of the train and how we're using some other actors to help us create the movement there.
Sure. So we have the top of a train that we're working upon to craft the violence, and so it's a limited area. And in creating that, there's some moves where within the action of the violence, young Wiggins gets knocked down, and through the momentum of the train, his momentum starts to pull him towards the illusion that he's about to fall off the back end of the train. And so as we take the motion of him going to the ground and rolling over onto his belly, we've got a Koken assistance on the side of the train to create the momentum traveling towards the back side of the train, which then young Wiggins will have to save his life by grabbing onto something on the train to hold onto as he comes back, and then pull him up as the fight resumes, all the while avoiding objects that might be flying past us as we travel down the tracks.
Right. We do have some mailbags that appear and some other things.
We come up with, here's a game plan of how the storytelling of the violence might work, and then within that we start to craft some moves. So in each move we're talking about a cue, an action, and a reaction, and so the cue is for both of the actors to know, to be set, to be safe. It also informs the audience that there's violence coming. And sometimes that helps the audience prepare to receive the violence. So it doesn't come out of nowhere. So there's a big cue. There's a guy with a fist up in the air. Ooh, someone might get punched. So it cues the audience, it cues the actors. We execute the action, and then it's really to make believable violence on stage. Most of it lies upon the victim of the violence to give a believable reaction to the violence. So while I may not really be hitting you in the face, if your reaction convinces me, oh, Todd just struck Jeff in the face. And I really love as well as we're crafting the violence with the dialogue. Again, that is all a part of the storytelling. And so how do we incorporate the dialogue through, and so here's an action of violence, and then there's a line of dialogue that's part of the violence. And so just that whole crafting, and it's trial and error. And I do like the playtime.
And in this case too, once we've done that exploration too, now we're inviting John Nicholson and our group of musicians in who will be playing live during the show to see how they can enhance the story that we're telling through music and through that live music. So it's been an amazing process, and I can't wait to see everything together in this space.
And then we get to add lights and sound and other things that might be created from Jason Fassel, and then even with Matt Whitmore adding in some extra ambient sounds,
train, movement of lights.
And it really is when it all comes together, and that it's really kind of fun to see the development of it.
It should be a treat for everyone. So please bring your families, come see the show. I promise you it will be an amazing adventure for everyone.
And cheer for the villain. Okay, maybe not.